Oh, Tumini and Paimon. Fancy that. I didn't expect to run into you two here.
Oh hey, Coach Yan-san! What are you doing here all by yourself? Just so you know, Paimon didn't come here to train. Paimon's not...
Alright, got it. But seriously, what do you take me for? Some coach from hell? That being said, a little aerobic exercise would probably do you some good. You could take over my patrol for a while? Yeah. All jokes aside, you're right. I'm looking for some help. The Collective of Plenty is holding a bodybuilding competition soon, and so many people have been busy squeezing in their last-minute workouts that we run—
Oh, so you've stepped in to cover their work.
I'm good. For one thing, I believe peak conditioning can only be achieved through consistent training over but more pertinently, well, as you can probably imagine, I'm not able to compete in any of the most popular weight classes, and—
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh no! Don't look at Paimon like that! We are not the same weight class, and no way is Paimon competing against you! Traveler, let's just help with the patrol, alright? Otherwise, Yan-san's gonna make Paimon enter a bodybuilding—
Perfect. Thank you both. It should be pretty routine. Just keep your— That'll free me up to check the other section. Let's meet back at the settlement when we're both done.
Sure thing! Just leave it to us! We're experts at strolling and patrolling, don't you worry.
Let's ride!
What's this? Was there always a cave here? Hey, there's a hilichurl here. Is it sleeping? Doesn't look very hostile. Why is it hiding away here? Ah! You woke it up! Huh? It ran away! Oh, guess our reputation in Natland is more fearsome than we thought. Even... You mean that shiny thing? Huh. Must have dropped it. Huh. Paimon bets that hilichurl thought it was a priceless treasure. Let Paimon take a look. Hilichurls aren't the brightest, so it might not be worth much, but still. What is it? You look so serious, Isn't this just a regular old key? The style is unusual, though. Doesn't look Natlanese. Where do you think it's from? What do you mean? What hibernation chamber? What spaceship? Wait. You mean the spaceship? The one that brought you to Teyvat? So, how did that key show up here? Are you sure you didn't just drop it? Whoa! Yeah! These look identical! So, if one of them's yours, does that mean the other knew it? Huh! The keys to a spaceship! Huh! Somehow that really rams home the fact that you really are an actual alien! Oh, wait, no. Descender. But anyway, now we know where it came from. The question is, how did it get here? The simplest explanation is that your sister lost her key somewhere not far from here. If that's true, it means your sister was here recently. Yeah. Man, this is so crazy. We only agreed to help with the Ansans. Should we keep following this trail while it's hot? Or do you think we should—
Ah, there you are. Looks like you went the extra mile today.
Oh, hey, Ian-san, what's up? Didn't think we'd see you again till we headed back. We were actually just about to go meet up with you. We've made—
I came here to let you know that you don't need to keep patrolling anymore. The bodybuilding competition has just been cancelled.
Wait, canceled?
The Abyss Order attacked.
Huh?
I've heard of the Abyss Order, but this is the first time I've known them to take... It's like they're preparing to go to war against our entire nation.
One little sect versus the entire nation of war? How are they expecting to pull that off? Based on everything we've seen from them so far, they usually prefer to act...
No clue. All we know is that they've attacked our tribe, but our defenses are holding strong so far. So I'm gonna head to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame and see what Mawika knows. If there's any information out there... Oh, want to come with me? I'm sure everyone will feel better knowing that the hero of Natlan is on the case. Great, then let... How are things looking? What's the latest word from the messengers?
The Abyss Order has been spotted near several tribes at the same time. Clearly, also, their numbers are much higher than expected. Their organization appears to have grown considerably, but because they're usually so secretive...
It sounds like they're throwing everything they have at us.
That's what I'd like to know as well. Historically, Natlan has not been a hotbed of...
Could it be... revenge, perhaps?
Oh, seems unlikely. But then again...
It's too early to say anything definite. For the time being, we should
How are the battles going? Not...
Well, even if they're committing all their forces to the fight, they're in for a tough time. Our brave war...
Yep. We have a whole nation's worth of seasoned veterans.
Compared to the true Abyss, the Abyss Order poses a far smaller threat. They cannot endlessly replenish... However, this is still a war. So we must give it our all and do our utmost. The tribes are organizing their defenses as we speak. Traveler, this is... Oh? In what way?
Yep.
I see. If you don't mind me asking, do you have any idea what her goal...
Safe to say, they're not exactly on the best terms at the moment. Ever since Paimon met the Traveler, he's been trying to track his sister down and get some answers.
I see. So you two have...
Well, yeah, that may be. But the stakes are a little higher.
They certainly are. Although somehow it doesn't surprise me that just so I'm clear, you're still on Natlan's side, and you have no idea what your sibling is after. Is that right? Well, that's a relief. When you first mention your sibling, our reports say that the Abyss Order has focused most of their efforts against the... If you don't plan on staying here with me, I'd recommend going there to lend...
I'll join you. Right now, the Collective of Plenty isn't facing a serious threat, so we should support the other tribes.
Many thanks, you two. Anything... Let's ride! Burn it down! Try and stop me!
Look! It's Eulalie!
Huh. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Are you here to reinforce us? How are things looking? Mawika?
Oh, the situation must be pretty...
Dire? No, I wouldn't go that far. It's mostly just... irritating. I heard we're being hit the hardest out of all the tribes. What are they trying to imply? They just think we're pushovers or something? The more I thought about it, the angrier I got. I couldn't exactly concentrate on my novel after that, so... well, here I am.
So, that's how they earned the ire of Granny Eatsley, huh?
They call themselves the Abyss Order, yes? Ugh, so tasteless.
Hey! She's saying your sister has poor taste.
Wait, what? Are you saying... his sister is a member of the Abyss Order? I only said that because I was mad. But maybe I went too far? Hey, let's save the chat for later. We've got some enemies incoming. Good. A much-needed chance to vent my frustration. And not a moment too soon. Things were getting awkward there. Luckily, I'll never have to find out just how badly the rest of that conversation was gonna go.
You didn't have to say that last part out loud, Eulalie. Anyway.
Fulfill our pact!
Let's ride! Wrath from the skies!
You two! Time to end them!
Rise with the sun! Pyroclastic surge!
work, Granny Eatsley. If I'd known you were on the case already, I might have reconsidered whether your tribe really needed.
If anyone should be reconsidering, if
Experience says that if we head in the direction they were attacking from, why don't we press our advantage?
Hey, was there a battle here just now? Need any?
The warriors from the Masters of the Nightwind!
The battle against the Abyss is still fresh on our minds, so everyone's used. Well, morale's high and everyone's here.
get to work! Wrath from the sky!
Forward! Crush them!
What is that thing? It's like it's draining the strength right from my body. Find a way to destroy it! The Abyss Order's resistance is faltering. Now's our chance!
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal!
Warriors! Attack! After them!
Let's ride!
Strike a pose!
Get to work! Laline, East Papa, get him! You must be the boss here. Time to show you what happens when you mess with the Masters of the Nightwind!
Resist the abyss will pay the price!
Full throttle!
The end of our legacy.
Time to shine!
You two! Time to end them! Rev the engines!
Now you shall perish!
Light of the blazing sun!
The end will come. World will burn.
This stronghold is neutralized. Good.
To be honest, this was anticlimactic. I was hoping for a personal apology at the very least. And ideally, a whole speech acknowledging the superior might of the Masters of the Nightwind. Well, whatever. I'll just have to make up for it with some extra wine at the victory feast.
With the stronghold cleared, this area should be safe for the time being. But still, something tells me we can't afford to let our guard down. Maybe it's just me. But an enemy under siege normally defends their stronghold at all. But this time was different.
Huh? Not sure.
I'm not convinced. Don't forget, they're radicals who chose to wage.
So you're saying there's more to the...
I'm saying we don't know enough to be sure of.
Paimon had a hunch you might say that, but you're right. If we can somehow use that key to track down your sibling, maybe we can end it.
Wait, you're leaving? But I was still debating whether to...
Go ahead, you two. See, Lolly and I will take care of the.
village. Let's look around for clues. There's no time to waste. Ian-san and St. Lally are... Ugh! We've scoured the entire area. Are we supposed to believe that it just fell out of your sister's pocket as she passed by? Huh. Seems kind of ludicrous to lose some...
Oh, thank goodness! Someone's here.
Oh, who are you?
No, please, you've got to help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can you do something?
Yeah, where are they? Paimon doesn't see any monsters behind you.
Huh? I'm sorry, I don't quite understand. They're almost here. This really isn't the time to be joking around.
We're not. We're completely serious.
But how? Ugh, there's no time. They're coming. We gotta run.
What's wrong with that girl? Oh no! It looks like something really... Quick, let's see if she's okay. What's wrong? Are you hurt?
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous. Huh? Oh, now you finally see them. Well, it's about time. Great!
Savior?
There is no escape! Burn it down! Shine down! Illusion shattered! Hip.
You done? You just looked like you were slicing at thin air. Oh, really?
Sure. It's nothing. It's okay. I can see they're all gone now. No need. I didn't think much of it when the monsters were breathing down our necks, but...
Huh? Have you never shaken hands with someone before? Yeesh.
Well, anyway, I haven't had the chance to introduce myself yet. I'm Deardith. Thanks for,
No worries. Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. With him around, you'll be safe from any So, what was the deal with those monsters?
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time, so when you said you couldn't, I thought you were making fun of...
Whoa! That must have been scary. The idea that we'd stand by and laugh while some poor girl was being hunted down by monsters? Don't worry, we aren't like that. When we say, but more importantly, to the...
It's nothing serious.
Good idea! We'll take you.
Thank you so much. Despite getting injured, I'm gonna stay here until I heal up. Don't want to risk running into any more monsters.
Yeah, you already took a big enough risk coming out here all on your own.
A small village, far away from here. I walked for what seemed like forever, and maybe all these trials and tribulations are part of the journey.
Huh. That's the second time you called the traveler a sick.
Oh, sorry. It just slipped out. I was caught off guard. Anyway, let me start. There was once a sage who passed through my village. People got the sense that she was truly omniscient. The sage said that doomsday was coming. But as that day approached, a savior would reveal themselves to us. The day of disaster is almost upon us. So my grandmother begged me to leave the village and find the savior. I've heard people talk about the savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression on me. So when I saw your golden hair for the first time, it was like this image that's existed in my mind's eye.
Oh, so that's why you were lost for words when you first saw him. Well, the traveler's definitely got what it takes to be a savior. And he's already got a ton of titles, so he won't mind.
Actually, I don't think...
What? But didn't you...
Everything except the gender. The savior was described as a young woman.
Oh, for goodness sake. There are gender requirements to be a savior? Really? Oh, of course. If it's not you...
Who? Who is it? You have a sister? Well, then that's it. It's her. Please, can you take me to see her?
Huh. Maybe.
Huh? But...
Sorry. Looks like Paimon steered this conversation.
Okay, fair enough. But since you're looking for her anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together. Yes, everyone says that the disaster is inevitable. But the savior will rescue us all from our pain and suffering.
Do you really buy this whole doomsday thing? See? She broke eye contact. Sure sign of a guilty conscience. What's wrong, Deirdis? Something's...
Oh, how should I put it? The traveler looks just like the savior of my dream. And it's not every day that the savior of your dream swoops in and saves... So I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's all.
What do you mean, limit?
I'm sorry. Please forget that I said anything. Like I said, I'm going to hide here until I feel well enough to... If you manage to find the savior in the meantime, please come.
Are you sure you'll be okay here on your own? Do you have enough to eat?
I'll be fine. I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden.
All right then. Well, take care. What a mysterious girl. We should definitely keep an eye on her. But hey, at least she seems to like you. And it sounds like she's gonna help look for your... Anyway, this is probably all the progress we're gonna make for now.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
you're back.
Nothing substantial, unfortunately. But we had the weirdest experience.
So I take it that the war's still on? That's okay. I just wasn't sure, because things seemed to be at a standstill while you were gone. The Abyss Order hasn't attacked us. And since we don't know what they're planning, we haven't made... In a word, it's a stalemate.
Huh. Really makes you...
I was wondering, Traveler, if you have the time, could you go and pay a visit to the guards? They've been working a pretty demanding schedule. I was gonna go see them myself, but I'm sure they'd appreciate...
Oh, but you're a great hero too, Ian-san.
Great. Thanks, you two.
Oh, check it out! The graffiti on the wall is glowing! Masters of the...
Wow! Tumaini, our hero. We've actually fought together before. You do? Then it's truly an honor to serve alongside.
Thank you for standing guard this whole time.
It's all good. Honestly, it's not been that much. Nothing that would indicate an impending... There were even moments when they seemed out of an abundance of caution, but they didn't sense anything.
Huh. Interesting. Oh well. The more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
Well, the shamans... Besides, as soon as...
Huh. Sounds like morale...
Huh? Is that Tumaini? What brings you here?
Hey, come on! You'd march to war without so much as blinking!
It's not the same thing at all! There are plenty of chances to go to war, but a one-on-one chat? How can I not be nervous? What if I say something wrong? Or...
No one's here to judge you on your posture or your...
I'm sorry, great hero.
Let Paimon guess. What? How can you be...
No, of course not. But I am still on patrol, so please.
Ugh, again with the sheepish audacity.
Obviously, I never expected to win, but until...
Paimon can't...
Well, some people connect through
Okay...
Not at all. We haven't...
As Paimon expected, nothing here either.
You're back. So, did the guards find anything?
Nothing much, no. Someone mentioned that the Abyss Order has been doing some kind of meditation or prayer, but Paimon wants to lodge a complaint about one of the guards, though. His name's...
Traveler? You're back already? And no one thought to wake me.
In fairness, you look pretty hungover.
I'll have you know I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover. What I meant to say is, I heard something about the Abyss Order and Gate.
Yeah, that's right.
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it... hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night King. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours, or...
Oh. So even someone as familiar with the ley line... No wonder the shamans at Satura called to the front lines couldn't sense anything.
Ian-san, I think we should go talk to the chiefs. There's no point dragging this out. We need to take...
If that's the Council of Granny Eatsley, I'm sure the chiefs will agree. But it will still take us some time to gather... In war, adequate
sure, but the finer details aren't my concern. Oh? Sure, what is it? Huh, you mean only select individuals can see them? Now that's a strange one. It could also be a simple case of dead monsters whose souls got stuck here somehow.
Alright, we get it. Granny eats sleep.
Hey, I was just thinking out loud. You really think I was just trying to... Anyway, the short answer is... there are many potential
Oh, wow. Okay.
Hey, I'm not that old!
Care to elaborate on what happened?
Really? You had to hold her hand to see the monsters? Sounds a little contrived.
Huh? That's the...
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact, but that's neither here nor there. What bothers me is, it sounds like that really makes me question whose side this girl is on. And whether what she told you about her background is actually sorry if that comes across as paranoid. It's just hard not to be...
Actually, Paimon...
Whoever this girl is, she sounds like bad news.
Okay, well, you're clearly just jumping to conclusion.
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the middle of nowhere, sees monsters that no one else can. At the very least, we should remain vigilant.
Sounds sensible. On that note, we probably
Traveler, we still need some time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy. Just be...
It's settled then. Let's go check on her. Here we are. Dear Will still... Oh, it's so quiet, though. Uh-oh. What if Yansan was right? Maybe she never intended... Traveler, watch out!
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I didn't know it was you. Did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
Phew. That was scary. Paimon thought we'd walked into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Then you would have...
To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that any second, and it's not like I can run from that. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved.
Oh, that's weirdly precise. But wait, if you really thought you were gonna starve or get...
I just did. He already saved my life once.
Huh. For someone on the brink of starvation, you're pretty preoccupied with your image.
What? That is the... Anyway, so, could you make me some food now?
Oh.
Whew. I am so full. Thanks for saving me.
Huh. You can really pack it away, Deardith. Guess that explains how you had the energy.
I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like I still came across a...
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you both that I'm able to... I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone. Now...
You weren't in there that long.
When I was young, I used to lie on the roof of my house, and often, my mind would drift to this question. But my grandma would tell me, think of all the people in our village who spend their entire... And so...
Is it kind of like how journeying with the traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
I really treasured my world. The village was my everything. The houses, the scenery. But I could never bring myself to agree with Grandma.
Yeah! Go you!
So I'm going to make my world bigger. One step at a time. Maybe then, I'll finally get an answer. Who knows? Maybe
Yeah, one day.
I need to find the savior and protect my world. Then, I can make that's the most worthwhile thing I could think of doing. So I've been giving it...
You know what? That's pretty cool.
Sorry. I got a little carried away. Hold on. Shh. It's them.
Where? Oh, still invisible, huh?
Can you see them now?
Paimon still can't see anything.
Rise with the sun! Shine down! Let's ride! Ha! Pyroclastic surge! Try and stop me! Illusion shattered!
Shower me with rain.
Wrath from the sky! Incinerate!
Strike a pose.
Burn it down! Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no
Let mine an echoing song.
Pyroclastic surge!
Huh? Wow, that was fast. Paimon's... You doing all right? Deirdre? Hey, it's okay.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
You... spaced out?
I was just... the image of the traveler fighting to protect me.
All right.
Anyway, there are no more monsters in the area, and it's getting late.
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do you think? All right. Deirdre will be... Huh? Deirdre?
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed. A blood-red sky, wild beasts that slaughter all in endless pain, a terror, and the birth of a savior.
You're awake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, You just look quite distressed, like you were having a nightmare. I thought if I took your hand into mine, you might find it soothing. But it didn't seem to work on you.
You better not be trying to pull a fast one on the Traveler.
What? Don't be so... I have more self-control than that.
Self-control? What is... Ugh. No way is Paimon You go ahead. But for the...
Oh, do I
Well, Deirdre, there should be enough food for 3 days. Make sure you eat the perishable stuff first, so...
Yeah, I can tell from the ingredients. 3 days will definitely be enough time for my ankle to heal. Then I'll continue on my journey to find the savior.
Alright, then we'll be off. Bye for now, Deirdre.
See you? Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again? Oh, I mean, what?
That's a good point. We share the same goal, but we're constantly on the road, so how about this? When the time comes, you can just write a letter to Mawika. She'll be able to find us for sure.
Mawika? Who's Mawika?
It's the Abyss But it doesn't look like they're marching to war.
Where? What are you talking about?
A bunch of Abyss Order thugs. You don't see them? They're heading right this way.
That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters. You're right. I see them now. You weren't joking after all. So this is what it...
What a weird situation. What is making these monsters... Well, might as well mow these ones. Woohoo! All done!
So, there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around this. Why couldn't I see them until...
So, any ideas on why those monsters might have been running away? Oh, Paimon's getting a little... We gotta go! Bye for now, Deirdre!
See ya, and please take care.
ride!
Hey, Yansan! We're back! We ran into quite a big group from the Abyss Order just now. Has something happened at the front?
The front line has collapsed.
Huh? But how?
No, relax. Their front line.
Feels like you could have phrased that more clearly at the start. But this is good news, right? Why'd you still look so
No, we're still mustering troops. Nowhere near. So at first, I was. But just now, I got the full story from one person. Just a single individual. They stormed the enemy lines and attacked with a vengeance. They wielded an unknown power and fought with a sword. I'm only recounting what I heard. And I'm sure the guard in question must. And assuming they're a neutral party, we'll need to figure out how to engage with them. Clearly, they're a force to be reckoned.
You don't need to sweat it, Eon-san. From your description, honestly, with the Abyss Order acting out so publicly, it's about time he showed up. Danes! Wonder if we're allowed in here. Oh, the door opened all by... Aw, the Tommy store from earlier. It's really heat. Then let's go introduce ourselves. Hello there. Okay. Probably doesn't understand what we're saying. Whoops, sorry. No offense in...
You there! You dare disrespect our elder? Oh, you mean... Oh, I see. Sorry, my mistake. Some introductions are in order. And this is our Iktomisor Elder, the Great.
Whoa.
In truth, we usually go with Elder Tlapo for short. I assume you're referring... Elder Tlapo has been alive for but one thing I can say for sure is that Elder Tlapo has appointed the two...
What sort of task?
If it's all right with you, I'll take you to see our... Very well. Then please... You can use this scroll to go directly to the Obsidian Alt. Don't worry, it's just one of the many mystical abilities. one of the routine duties of a priest. We attempt to contact the chief is just over there. Please wait here while I...
Well, the Masters of the Nightwind are definitely living up to their reputation as the mysterious ones.
All right, I've told the chief why we're here, and now you may...
So, you two are the appointed ones.
So tough.
Unusually so. Yes?
Oh, no, of course not. Sorry.
Ah, yes. Throughout our history, only members of the Masters of the Nightwind have been appointed to undertake these tasks. This is the first time an outsider has ever been chosen.
Really?
Allow me to explain, and not just our own history. We record the legend. It is a tradition we have... However, and these scrolls can only be woven by some... When the Ictomasaur Elder senses a major change in the ley lines.
Whoa, so you mean...
Elder Tlapo sensed a ley line change quite some time ago, but had not yet...
Okay, but just so you're aware, we don't...
As a matter of fact, that does not...
How come?
In the 200 years that Elder Tlapo...
Does that mean 200 years of major historical events?
No.
Man, this tribe...
Yes. The notion that we have to rely...
Huh. That's...
But I have dedicated my...
Wow, that sounds great.
Sadly not. Only a small by the time the next scroll weaver...
So...
While I haven't gotten to the... Precisely. It's nothing to be worried about. Simply a means of... I can explain... This garb is one of our important cultural relics.
Oh.
Please, follow me. Do you see this scroll? Today's test is quite simple.
That's it?
But then we will be no closer. Good.
Whoa, we really did get teleported. Let's take a look around and see what we can find. There are so many woven scrolls here. Paimon remembers seeing some of them. This one really stands out from the rest. Yeah. Over there, something just flashed. Oh, right.
It is just as I thought. Yes,
Sure did.
this specific kind of scroll was left to us by our those who were born with a natural ability to perceive it.
You mean...
That space you just entered was an exhibition room for storing this centuries ago. A great shaman by the name of Huitzilin. It exists to this day. And although I have not... Once someone is trapped inside...
Another secret power? Traveler, you are... Still, having this ability doesn't change the...
Don't worry about that. The method for weaving this kind... If my suspicions are correct, the dyeing process is...
Cool! We'll follow your lead!
Great! Then we'll make a few... If you agree to help...
Agreed! Especially...
given the
more works too! Anyway,
thankfully not. I've already identified a look. Your guide is waiting just...
Let's ride!
it's been a while, Dane. And, yeah, after we heard what went down, you caused quite a stir, you know. Oh, this is a friend of ours from Natlan. Her name's Eons.
It is my honor, Mr. Dainsliff. Thank you for breaking the stalemate in our war against the Abyss Order. Natlan is...
Please don't mind him, Eon-san. He always talks like that, but...
It's quite all right. Uezo Eonson respects those of great power. It's quite clear that he meant no offense. Anyway, since you're old friends, I'll leave you to catch up for now. Take your time.
Sure thing. You probably have plenty of other stuff to do anyway, right? Since... Hey, Dane. Would it have killed you to be a little more polite? Ugh, so stubborn. But whatever. So anyway, Dane, do you have any new info? We thought so too. But it sounds... What do you think we should do? Paimon gets it. Nothing in the world can satisfy you like making mincemeat out of the Abyss Order. Wow! Okay. Well, actually, we found his sister's hibernation. Oh, and there's more! After finding the key, she kept seeing monsters that we couldn't see. And then, this other time, she also said she was on a journey to find the Savior. Her description of this Savior matched the Traveler pretty closely, so we... Yeah, that's right. Is something the matter, Dane? Wait, wasn't his sister called the Princess, though? Where did this... Oh, sounds like the people have come. Ah, Paimon gets it now. So, a bit like Kaya. Except she grew up so... Still, that doesn't explain the invisible monster situation. Sure. Also, why don't you stay with us at the Masters of the Night Wind for...
Let's ride!
Is that Dane and Neon-san discussing strategy? Morning! What are you guys talking about?
Ah, you're here. I have some good news to share with you. We just got word from the Scions of the Canopy. Their intelligence has reported that after their front lines dissolved, the bulk of their forces fell back to that area. The location?
Cinder City, huh? That tracks. And with any luck, maybe we'll find your sister there too.
Yep, our army is almost ready, and we've sent a message to Malika to let her know the plan. We can't really launch an operation this big without the okay. I've already explained my reasoning, Mr. Dainsliff. I understand your
You're gonna go on your own?
It's all right.
Huh? Shouldn't you be talking sense?
I admire his courage, and I believe he is strong enough to take on the Abyss Order on his own. And even if things don't go to plan, he just needs to bide his time until we arrive with Mr. Dainsliff, I wish you...
Looks like he's waiting. Oh, for a second there, Paimon... Is this the place? The Abyss Order's hideout in Natlam? It's been so long since we fought with Dane side by side. And if you get to meet your sister again, even better! Let's go!
Burn it down! Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered! Let's ride! Rev the engines!
Let the world come alive!
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate!
From the ashes to this world anew. Let the flame of redemption
Let's ride!
The show begins!
Rise with the sun! Shine down! Torn to oblivion!
May I present? How dare you!
a glimpse of the
There is no escape!
This is a very different battle from the one we fought with the Yansan. No one's backing down! They're fighting back with everything they have!
behold
Show a new face!
the abyss has
Let's ride! Wrath from the sky! Try and stop me!
hear the truth. Peace be with the light shine.
Oh, brilliant!
Let's ride! Full throttle! Pyroclastic surge!
The light shine. Name of the truth. The power of revelation.
Illusion shattered!
Shall set you free. Shall endure.
There is no escape!
shattered! Let's ride! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Yeah! Full throttle! Yeah!
The show begins!
There is no escape! Burn it down!
Let my name echo in song!
Taste the relentless specter that haunts us. The abyss is all present. To flee is futile. To resist it, vain.
Illusion shattered!
Oh, brilliant!
Let's ride! Light of the blazing sun!
The show be... Oh!
The world will burn.
Time to shine!
Let's ride! Try and stop me! Pyroclastic surge!
Twilight Sword Dainsleif. Is this really what you want?
So, where's the Traveler's sister then?
So, this is a hunt to you. I must say I pity you, Dainsleif. But today, that is the least of your worries. Do you realize? Then allow me to be frank, as far as we are concerned. And I do not merely mean this battle. No. For today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish has finally been fulfilled. Our Highness quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit that realm's path, and then used the Loom of Fate.
What? She used the... Wait. Does this mean the attack on the Masters of the Night Wind was... Oh, no!
Correct. And all of my comrades that you have slain, Dainsleif, they shall...
Right! You still need a few steps after that, such as finding a place to host the ley lines you just... Plus, if it was really so easy, Malika and the captain would have had a win...
cling. Think back on the past few days. Have you truly...
I sense something strange in my dream. It was vague, but...
Oh, what?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours, or...
Let's ride! Full throttle! There is no escape!
The show begins!
Let's ride! Try and stop me!
Oh, brilliant!
Burn it down! Shine down! Light it up! There is no escape!
My body is failing me. Will not bring shame to the
Shower me with praise!
Rise with the sun! Illusion shattered!
That should be all of them, right? Are you still thinking about what that guy said? You look really worried.
500 years on, and you still refuse to address me as master. Don't forget, Dainsleif. You may be the renowned Twilight Sword, while my arm... But I taught you everything you know about... Be that as it may, under the circumstances, I see no further reason for us to fight. Finally had enough. Never, in all my worst nightmares, have I experienced anything. All right, I believe you. Still, aren't you at least a little tired? What? Not a fan of reminiscing about old times? Indeed. When the cataclysm first struck, everyone yes, we knew that the great abyssal power within her had been yet we still despaired at her choice. Still, I believe that everything she's doing now... And besides, who else can we place our faith in? We are proud Conrians, are we not? Oh, I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I would apologize to you for the... I honestly can't remember. Look at me. Look at what has become of me. Only but as for the rest, memories, even if mine was a past steeped in sin, or without my history, I fear I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So please... You seem to remember much. Is that so? What a pity. But this will be quite sufficient. As long... I'm afraid I owe you yet another apology, Dainsleif. The homeland hasn't yet been revived. In fact, think of ley lines as the collection of memories concerning a given place. To reweave Conria's ley lines as the loom of fate cannot weave without an abundant... And so, we relied on everyone in the Abyss Order to provide what they could. Even... Indeed. We, a people in exile, stranded 500 years in the future, will weave our homeland on... What a shame it had to take this long. Precisely, for you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother, which, of course, your... we had to obtain. Perhaps, but that is the gamble our...
It's Judith! Great! She's still here!
We're not from the same world, are we? Wait, but that's great! That means the world isn't going to end. In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland? No, wait, we can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I still believe the Savior can turn things around. I'll carry on looking for her, even if you're not there to protect me. Although, I've already found my savior. It's you. You protected me. It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place. Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your sister. So, is there anything you can give me as a memento? Proof that we met. That way when I do find her, I can convince her that you're also searching for her. Huh?
Our hero is back! Everyone's been waiting for you! The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. All thanks to your efforts, no doubt. Oh, and Mr. Daneslifts, of course. What's wrong? You look upset.
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The Traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. It was like they got sucked into another world. Paimon was looking all over for him, and then he suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot, but looking a lot more glum.
I think I got the gist of what happened.
Huh? You met your sister? And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well,
What your sister accomplished? It all but But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it. The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me, but... During the war with the Abyss, Mawika had an argument with the captain. Mawika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your sister's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Preserve a nation?
you're not the only one.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan. However, I believe she imposed an additional
condition?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
Huh.
Alright, well, let's not overthink this for now. I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off our hands. Don't you agree, Traveler? Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Veressa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast. Huh?
Ian-san, leave him be. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to reach.
Traveler,